Welcome, everyone, to episode 1 of our new show, the Barking Dog Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Brantley Fraker, and I just wanted to thank you so much for listening and to say that the first few episodes were recorded before we had a name or really an idea of what we were doing. So there might be a few audio issues, but just bear with us as we kind of figure that out. And yeah, thanks for checking us out and enjoy.
Yeah.
I would think. Well, let me see. Can
you hear anything that we're saying?
No.
Nothing in the headphones?
Nothing in the headphones.
That's fine. We'll figure that out.
I'm going to wear them just because,
That's for the vibes.
Just for the vibes.
Just for the vibes. It'll be fine.
Yes.
I do wonder how much this is going to pick up the dryer in the background.
That's a very good question, but we'll find out.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I think once we get in the room and we put some furniture in there and stuff, make it like a little studio, with stuff that kind of helps with the sound, contain the sound, then we'll be okay.
Yes, that'll make it better and won't have this little shit jumping on me.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Keep the dogs out.
It's okay. If he wants to speak, it's fine.
You speak, Titus? Probably not.
No,
he won't speak unless he's playing.
He's not that trained yet.
Super lame, Titus.
Yeah.
I never could get Caesar to speak either.
I kind of got Eden too. Not really.
I mean, Caesar howls.
Not on command. Yeah, that's Eden will speak on command or speak randomly and howl.
I never could get Apollo to do it either. Maximus.
I was watching the dog skills stuff when I was up at Hayden's.
The way they do the frisbee stuff?
Yeah, the frisbee stuff and the jumping across the water.
The jumping across the water is super impressive.
It jumped one of them jumped, I think, 24 feet was the furthest one, which is absolutely ridiculous.
That's pretty impressive.
And it was off target. Well, it had to reach to grab the ball. So
did it get the toy or whatever it is?
Yes. There was one that jumped 26 feet and it barely missed it.
That's pretty solid.
It was funny watching his eyes just chase it.
That's what those dogs absolutely love doing that.
Yes.
That's what they were. I mean, there's so many different kinds for that stuff. When I watched it once in a hotel room, and there was like half a dozen different breeds. None of them were the same. Not with the greyhound races, where it's strictly greyhounds, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Fastest dog, you're going to choose the fastest dog to win the race. But these were all different breeds, and they all jumped pretty good.
I think the winner was a Malinois, which isn't surprising.
No, not at all. They've got so much energy.
I want to train Eden to do that though, but I don't know how.
It's a lot of work.
Other than just running around the yard.
I feel like you gotta start them when they're young. I mean, it's definitely easiest when they're young, but you definitely can teach an old dog.
Yes.
An older dog to...
Because they actually kind of listen.
Yeah, I mean, they're intelligent animals. They're not,
Eden doesn't listen. I'm gonna try.
That's that husky.
It is. I'll say the hardest one to train, I think, is the weaving between the posts.
That one would be pretty difficult because you got to get them to follow the pattern.
Yes, because I can get her to run straight and chase me, and maybe weave through one or two.
And then she's like, "No, I'm done."
And that's with it spaced 4 feet apart.
Yeah.
Not with it spaced 6 inches apart or whatever the heck it is. Maybe not that little. But, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get Titus to do that. He's just he's definitely a bird. He's a hunting dog. He's always queuing up on squirrels and birds. He's something else. We gotta find some guests so we can bring on. We could bring on local people that we know. You know. We could. We should definitely bring on Lou.
Yes.
Get stuff from when he was in the Marines. I want to hear more about because he said he's seen a dog man.
Yes, I would like that.
And he's also has interactions with lizard people.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
how real are these?
yeah, I'm like, all right, Lou, I'm gonna need some more
Have I
detailed
seen these
information
lizard
about
people?
this.
Anyone
about
we
this
know?
stuff. I feel like we'd have to do like 2 or 3 episodes with him
Yes.
to get, because I don't know how long. I mean, we could just do one and see where it goes, but
The
yeah.
question is, do we need to get him drunk to
No, he'll talk
No,
about it.
he'll
He'll
just
talk about it completely sober.
sits down instantly talks?
Yeah, no, 'cause he's literally talked to me about it many times, and I'm just like, all right, Lou, I need some more background for all of this. Like,
Yes.
what's
Give me
happening
the
here?
context.
I need the scoop. We could bring Kenny on. Kenny could tell some of his stories from when he was a cop, dude. He told me about they ran up on a scene one time, and it was somebody got butchered with a katana, and I was like,
Okay.
he was like talking about it. I was like, it was pretty rough. I was like, dude,
That's pretty fucked.
yeah. I was like, that's tragic.
I do want a katana though, not for that reason,
I mean,
of course.
you know, if you have to use it for that reason, self-defense. I'm totally
I'll swing it and
for stand your ground
go
laws.
I'll go through some bamboo.
I also don't
Like
see
the
what the big deal
samurai.
with like carrying a sword is. Like, what? Who
do you do with
cares? Like, why not?
If you want to walk around with a sword, go for it.
Yeah, I don't see really the big deal about it. I
As
mean,
long-
people freak out over it. I
As
mean,
long as it's sheathed, I would.
yeah, as
think.
long as you're not waving it around, you're not a danger to everybody. I mean, same with open carry. I mean, I think it's silly to carry a AR-15 into Walmart. Personally speaking, I think that's silly. It makes you a target.
Yes.
But at the same time, I think you should completely have that right to
if
do
you
that.
want to be silly, you can be silly.
Yeah, like, I mean, if we can have people walking around, you know, naked in the streets, why can't you carry your gun,
Yes.
like, fully clothed,
Yes.
you know?
Even though preferably we don't have naked people walking around the streets.
I mean, yeah, I definitely don't want that either. I mean, we got enough issues in society
Yes.
at this point. I don't think that
We're-
carrying a rifle, or back to my initial point, carrying a sword, a sheathed sword.
Yes.
Sheathed.
Or 3 swords in the. 'Cause why not?
Zorro.
In the Zorro way.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to carry 3 swords, I mean, go for it. I don't see what the big
Practical.
deal is.
General Grievous.
I saw something on Facebook today. Apparently, some YouTuber was passing out weapons to homeless people in Texas, and
Nice.
like machetes and stuff. And
Getting an army.
of course, I didn't read the article, but it said weapons, and I was instantly like, okay, because the picture was the dude with a machete. So I was like, okay, machete could be considered a weapon, but also it's a tool for clearing brush.
Yeah, so
You know what I
they were
mean?
just
So it's
going
like,
camping.
was he giving them like tools? Like, did some of them have like axes and stuff and rakes and
We're going on a hike.
or just things that could be used as weapons? Because lots of things have dual purposes.
Anything can be a weapon.
Exactly.
This stylus for my iPad could be a weapon.
A fork can be a weapon. You want to hear a crazy story?
This
That's a sweet potato.
sweet potato. Look, it's sharp. You could just jab your eye
I
out
mean,
with
you
this
could
thing.
bash that on somebody or throw it at them, hit 'em
Jab
in the
it
head with
and
it.
then crush your head.
You want to hear a crazy story?
Sure.
So my dad's older brother, or one of his older brothers, my uncle, they all grew up in New Jersey, right? But he was living in New Jersey. He knew this restaurant owner, and one night it was late, and my uncle was coming home from work, or maybe from a bar or something. I don't know. He was on his way home, and he drove past the restaurant and noticed the lights were still on. And the owner always would stay late and count silverware, count money, and whatever they do to close up the restaurant. And one night when my uncle was coming back, he noticed the lights were on a little later than usual, and he knew the owner real well. He was pretty tight with him, I think. And he said that he was going to stop by and check on him, but he didn't. He just went on home. The owner of the restaurant's wife found him the next morning with like hundreds of stab wounds, dead in the restaurant. and she got there earlier because she was concerned because he never came home that night. She
Right.
had gone to sleep and just figured he would come in. He never came home.
Right.
And when she got there, she found him like that, and the murder weapon was a fork. Like, he had hundreds of stab wounds all over his body
little holes.
from one of the forks in the restaurant.
Goodness.
And they never found, as far as I know, they never found
The guy.
the person who did it. But it's like, you look at the area that they're in, and it's like, it's New Jersey, and
Definitely
you
a
borrow
mob.
money from the wrong person.
Definitely a mob.
And you know, I was like, that's rough, man.
I don't want to go out by fork stabbing.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, that's sending a message. Like,
That's
and
got
it's
to be down there on the list.
that's got to be so painful because you know they didn't stab him like in a vital spot first.
No.
Like, that was probably like in the stomach,
Just kind of
and
just
in the back.
Just kind
and
of just
then-
stab them wherever you can.
Yeah, just
stab.
everywhere. You know, and if there was multiple people involved, it's just torture. Like, that's just absolute
Yeah,
torture.
that's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
Bottom 10 ways to die.
yeah,
Getting
not
stabbed to
great.
death with fork.
Being stabbed would not be fun.
And that one is just behind, or I guess just ahead of, as I would rather get stabbed by a fork than killed with a spoon.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get killed with a spoon.
But a butter knife would be just above the fork, I think.
yeah, butter knife. I would rather get killed with a butter knife than a fork.
Then a fork, then a spoon.
Yeah, than a fork than a spoon. Yeah, that's
Tongs,
That's
where
fair.
do those go on the list?
Tongs?
Yeah, like the clipper tongs.
I really don't know. It depends on if they're plastic or
That's-
metal. If they're metal, then that might could get shoved into like the jugular. But if they're plastic, that's kind of just a long death.
I feel like you have to use tongs alongside a different weapon. Like the combo tongs spatula duo. That might be a...
If it's a metal spatula.
Hold the mouth open with the tongs and grab the spatula down the throat.
I don't know if I want to have this conversation anymore. It's starting to get weird.
You don't think of the kitchen utensil you would least like to be killed by?
A strainer.
Or
Actually, a strainer,
or-
you might just blunt force trauma.
or if you somehow, even though there's a gun within 5 feet of you anywhere in this house, if you get caught, which appliance you're going to grab first? You don't think of those things?
Something solid. I mean, just something solid.
The blender.
Anytime I'm anywhere, I always look for, the blender would work. Really, anything
shove his hand in
heavy.
the blender.
Literally anything heavy. Anything with a little bit of weight. Or really just anything to throw at their face to get them distracted where you can, like, bum rush them.
This is definitely number one for me.
A potato.
Within distance right now, yes.
That's fair.
From what I got.
Potato's not bad.
That or
Potato's not bad at
that
all.
or I say that as there is a saw right.
No, that's just a box.
just
It's
a box
empty.
of the saw.
That sawzall's in my Forerunner.
Well, that wouldn't do me any good. I'd be screwed if I
Burning alive would also not be.
a good one.
Yeah, that would not be a great one. That would really suck.
Yeah,
Like,
I would hope it was fast, but I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be.
I feel like it depends on how hot the flames get.
A nice.
Because at some point you just pass out from like the shock and the adrenaline dump, and you just
Yes.
like you're done, you
Yes.
know. But it's the skin melting and peeling, and
Yeah, it's like the guy in Indiana Jones.
yeah, like it's
Yes,
rough.
it's down
Like I would not want that. Boiling alive is also not
I feel like that's in the same vein.
great.
Or I'll count that the same as burning.
Saw recently
it's the
there was
same.
some saint.
Different way of cooking them.
Yeah, he made some joke.
You want fried chicken, grilled chicken, or boiled chicken?
No, they were like putting like they were like cooking them over a open flame or something. And he said, because it was hot, and he was like burning alive or roasting alive, and then he said something to the effect of seasoning or something, like totally savage, and he still died. But like that was the last thing he said. I'm gonna look it up.
Was getting.
I feel like that one I gotta look up.
I don't know what seasoning I would be served best with.
His name was Saint Lawrence.
Saint
Lawrence. Last words. Here we go.
Like the river in Canada.
Maybe. So basically, Well, being roasted alive on a gridiron, he allegedly said this to his executioners with a humorous and defiant tone. "You can flip me over now. I am done on this side." He also is reported to have prayed, "Receive, O Lord, this burnt offering as an agreeable fragrance." And "I am sufficiently roasted on one side. Turn me over and eat my flesh." And after his death, his soul was given to God.
Nice.
That's wild. Like,
might as well have fun with it.
I don't know anything else about him, so I mean, maybe he deserved it. I'm not one to judge, but that's so wild. Also, I heard recently how Peter's wife died.
I have not.
Like the Apostle Peter.
I have not.
So this comes from a different like account that's like not in the biblical text, right? Mm-hmm. From a historian or something. Peter's wife, according to early Christian tradition, Peter's wife was executed before him under Emperor Nero in Rome.
Well, of course it was Nero.
Yeah, the Bible doesn't mention her martyrdom, which that's pretty obvious. It briefly mentions his wife, but early church fathers Clement of Alexandria and Eusebius wrote that Peter watched her execution and called out to her, "Remember the Lord." And that's all that she's. That it just, I can't even fathom that.
It was Nero. Did it say how?
So it doesn't say how. There is speculation that she was crucified, though.
Based on Nero, crucifixion or burning would have probably been the top two.
Or crucifixion while burning.
The duo, huh?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if if they had her lit on fire afterwards or something. Like, that's, I mean, how horrific.
Just Nero things.
And also for Peter, like, that's his wife, who was with him through his whole journey with Jesus.
Yes.
Like, they were married that whole time. So it's like standing there and watching her being taken to be slaughtered, and
that would not be a good feeling.
And encouraging her to just continue to seek the Lord.
Like, it'll be all right.
What faith! That's so incredible. Like,
yes.
Like, I can't even. And then Peter just to be like, "I'm not worthy to be killed in the same manner as my Savior, and to be crucified upside down." Like, wow.
It's crazy.
It just.
Crazy.
It's so wild. Brutal deaths. And then you've got the people in Nigeria now are just being slaughtered all over the place.
Yes.
Being slaughtered. I mean, it's not like it's anything new. Everybody's been killing everybody since the beginning.
Yeah. I was reading Solzhenitsyn at one point. I had to stop because it got too much.
What is say that again?
The Gulag Archipelago by Alexander Solzhenitsyn, something like that.
That's got to do with the Germans, right?
He's a Russian.
The Russians.
Soviet Union.
Okay.
It was the rise during the rebellion, and some of the stuff they did to the priests and the nuns and the Kulaks, just all the people.
It's hard to stomach that stuff because it's like, how can you do that to another human being?
Yes.
Like, for what purpose? Because they have a different belief than you? Because they look different than you? Like,
because they don't want to give you their money.
Yeah, they don't want to give you their money. They don't want to submit to you, so you just take it upon yourself to degrade them from, to take away their humanity almost.
Yes. Yeah. Some of the, I can't remember the specifics. I feel like I blocked them out of my memory.
That's fair.
But like, just like the mockings of Jesus that I remember they did, and like all the just different rituals, like substituting stuff with like literal shit. It was awful, and just the subjecting the people to it, crazy.
It's wild. I mean, the lengths that people will go to control other people and just to force belief on them. And I mean, in that regard, Christianity, I wouldn't even say Christianity as a whole. Christianity can get hijacked just like any other religion. Christianity has been used plenty of times for
bad things.
Yeah, it's been used as a banner to excuse horrific actions. I mean, there's stuff that happened during the Crusades. There's stuff that you can argue happened during America's beginning, a lot of the slave owners in the South really believed that they had the right to do that because and a lot of them were so-called Christians,
Yes.
And that's not really the way, and I think some of the founding fathers knew that, obviously. Like, there's a lot of them that had their slaves freed at at the end of their, and that's how many years? 100 years before the not 100 years before the Civil War, but
100, almost 90.
Close.
1776 is the
was the founding.
Was founding, and then the Civil War was the early 1860s.
Yeah, so that's close to 100 years.
So,
and some of them had the foresight to be like, this is not, if we're really like about what we're claiming to be about, this is going to have to come to an end.
Yes.
And I mean, it obviously things got worse before they got better.
Yes, but they kind of had to.
Yeah, they kind of had to. That's kind of the case with everything. Stuff's got to get worse before it gets better,
Yes. It's just how the world works.
It's just how it works, But yeah, I mean, even Christianity can get hijacked, and I mean, I think I've seen it lately with a lot of people, just with hate towards the Jewish people, but not even the Jewish people. It's more or less towards the current government of Israel, and not even just towards like the government of Israel, but towards the left. I see a lot of right-leaning people using scripture to justify that we should go and be violent, and we should go and we have a right to defend everything and all this. And I'm like, you guys are taking scripture out of context here.
Yes.
Like, there's a reason that Jesus told his disciples, hey, don't fight back. Like, there's levels to it, and because at the end of the day, all this comes to an end.
Yes.
It's like we're here for a moment, and it's like, honestly, if they come to take your life, what does it matter if you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
if you have complete faith, yes. What does it matter? What does it matter if they slaughter your whole family in front of you? I mean, we just talked about Peter's wife literally got, executed in front of him. I mean,
it was funny. This morning I was reading Jeremiah, and it's kind of funny because how Babylon Judea is it's fallen clearly because of various problems, and then the people go to Jeremiah, the Jews go to Jeremiah, and they're like, hey, I know things are getting bad. Can you talk to God for us to maybe see if he'll help us out a little bit? And he's like, yeah, sure, I got you. Goes away for 10 days, talks to God, and Jeremiah comes back and is like, hey, guys, this is what he said. He said you just gotta, just hang out here, stay strong, don't go anywhere, don't go to Egypt. You don't need, that's bad there. If you go there, you're gonna die of the plague or starvation or murder, or something's gonna happen bad. But if you just stay here, Babylon, they're coming, but it'll all be okay. And they're like, and then instantly they're like, nah, you're just kidding, bro. God didn't say that. We're gonna go to Egypt, and then they just leave. They say, "Fuck you, Jeremiah. You know what you're talking about," and then they leave.
This was so why'd you even ask him?
I read that. I was like, that was so funny.
Yeah,
so
no, it's kind of comical a lot of the time. I feel like when you kind of sit back, it's
funny because at the end of that, Nebuchadnezzar comes in and tells Jeremiah, he's like, "Hey, yeah, I had to come screw y'all up, but I'm gonna leave now, and you're gonna be fine. Like you can rebuild. God just said that I had to come
punish you.
I had to come take you guys out. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's. I feel like you can even see that like in on a personal level, when it's like you kind of know like I shouldn't do this.
Yes, and then you do it anyways.
But then you're like, I'm gonna do it anyways because it's gratifying in the moment, or it's what you feel is best,
Yes.
And it's like, or what you even what you think is best, and it's like, but at the same time, that voice in the back of your head, it's like, hey, this is a bad idea,
yes.
It's like that hesitant that maybe I shouldn't do that, know, and then you do it anyways, and then hey, guess what? It turns out horrible.
Who could have guessed?
It's like wow, and it's just like And God's just like, I tried to warn you,
told
but
you guys.
you didn't want to listen.
I told you.
You know, if you just waited, been patient, you know.
You wouldn't have died of starvation.
Yeah, but in that same regard, like there's plenty of instances in the Bible and in personal life that you make that right decision, even if it's something that you don't want to do.
Yes.
Because like there's been plenty of times where I've just felt like I should do like this thing, and even in the moment doing it, sometimes I feel sick to my stomach doing it.
Yes.
Like my body's like, this is disgusting. Like I
So
don't enjoy doing it, even if it's something good. It's like for whatever reason I just have this, you know, I get this feeling it's like this is not great. Like I don't really wanna
Right.
do it right now. But then like later on, it's like, okay, that was the right.
It was the right move.
That was the right thing to do, you know.
Yes.
And then it's not like God comes and pats me on the head and is like, good job, buddy. You did good. Here's a gold star, you know. It's not like that, but it's just like, okay, that was right.
That was right,
That was the
yes.
right thing to do. It's not about getting that feeling of gratification either. It's just like that's what I should have done.
Yes.
You know,
Well, it's
that's
kind of
what.
a confidence builder in a way.
Oh, 100%.
When you're like, oh, I made the right, no matter how small, I made the right choice here.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
this little decision.
100%.
I thought that on my trip, there were a few times where after the first day I made bad decision and got rained on and had a horrible hike through the woods.
Yeah.
And got stung by bees, and it was just miserable. Broke my bag, miserable. But I learned from that. And then there were a few times I was like, maybe I should do this instead of this, and it ended up making it so I wasn't like rushed at the rest of the trip, or I was able to like, enjoy things more. It's like I didn't freeze to death at the bottom of a dried up riverbed as it snowed.
Yeah.
But then after looking back, I was like, I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
It's definitely like, because it builds the confidence too of like trusting like the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Because that voice is telling you.
There's a reason your instincts think the way they do.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not
and
just, you can't just say, well, you can say it's partly like the survival instinct you've built up.
yes,
Our
like,
ancestors have lived.
Yeah,
But there's
yeah.
a reason that they have.
Or that you've kind of built up throughout
you've
your
built.
own life experiences.
Yes, from your various things that have happened.
Yeah, exactly. In that same regard, like the more that you build that relationship with Christ, then the confidence builds there to trust Him even more, even when it's really, really tough, you know, or it's like completely uncertain. Then you just kind of it makes things easier.
Yes.
You know, it makes things like everyday things like that dude who pointed a gun at me in traffic the other day.
Well,
I just kind of let it roll off my shoulders,
Yes.
and it wasn't anything like, you know, I didn't feel the need to pull my gun. I just felt peace about it,
it's
that
like whatever.
I was gonna be fine. Like if that is God's timing for me, okay. Like
What a way to go out.
yeah, I'm going home. Like I'm cool. I get to go be with the best thing ever, you know?
Yes.
So like total peace about it, you know? I mean, that's a pretty drastic, hopefully that's not an everyday occurrence for me moving forward, but you know what I mean? Like somebody cutting you off in
Say
traffic.
with some of the drivers down here,
Yeah.
never
And the
know.
drivers are down here are crazy.
like the one dude who tried to follow me home, and I told him to come on.
Apparently, talking to the guy I went fishing with today, he said that it happened to somebody else at night. They came up on the bridge on Highway 331.
Mm-hmm.
Dude came up behind him, turned his light bar on behind the guy, and then went up beside the guy and pointed the handgun out the window at him. And it was just like, and then took off. Like, what? Like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, why?
Like, it's just crazy. It's just so crazy. But
Some people.
yeah, but it's just like, yeah, it just makes like everyday life much easier to not stress about the little
Yes,
things and let people get under your skin.
Yes, it does make it, when all the minor inconveniences seem to
Fade away.
have just gone away, and they might annoy me for 10 seconds, but not any more than that. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Why
It's
am I?
like you can't.
Yeah, why am I upset that this guy was just an asshole to me at work?
Yeah, yeah. Because in all reality, I mean, why,
So, that happens a lot.
why is this person acting this way? You know, it's kind of like the breakdown you got to take with it. Why are they acting this way?
I was wondering that at the golf course today because I got there, and there's this one guy who's a member who's just an asshole. And the first thing when I get there, I walk behind him so he doesn't see me because I don't want to talk to him. And I see one of the guys that's working has a football, which was not a good idea. But he's had a football while he was helping somebody. And then this dude takes a picture of the guy with the football and goes and tattles on him, well, says something to him, and then tattles after he had already helped him, put his bag on his cart and everything. So
he's done.
He had done his job. The dude goes and tells the assistant pro, "Hey, this guy's they're playing with the football out there." Right? Why? What good does it?
Why do you need to crap on people's job?
Yes.
People doing their jobs.
Yes, just because we're having a little bit of fun. It's not the first time because he almost got one of the other guys fired about a year ago now for not helping him when he said he didn't want help. And he also took a picture of him while he was eating crackers.
What?
And it's just this. It's the same dude. It's
like, what? Yeah. Why do you feel the need to do that to somebody?
You're an old retired man,
and that's probably part of it. Is
with
that
nothing better to do with your life?
Yeah,
you play golf.
That's
literally
golf. It. That's literally
3 times a week.
It's just
you need something.
It's like he's trying to upkeep the standards of his golf club, you know. And it's like it's not your club. Like you're just a member of a club. Like
he is on the board.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably part of the reason too. But again, he has nothing better to do. It's like people that sit on like a HOA board.
He's also maybe in the past 4 years tipped me $5. Not that I only care about the tips, because I've helped many people who don't tip me anything because they're just nice. But this guy, is an ass.
Yeah.
He's about to get one of our guys fired because I don't think I can save him.
Jeez.
Because the picture he took was him like in a 3-point stance with the football.
Oh, jeez.
Like he was under center. So yeah, I think he's
he might be toasted. That's tragic. People that treat people like that. I mean, I've been guilty of it. Like just treating people rude for no reason. Usually there's something else going on. You know what I mean? Well, some people, it's like a lifetime of stuff that they've just fallen into that pitfall and they are stuck there and they just turn their wheels and dig themselves in deeper to being this bogged down negative person who only focuses on the negative and has to just bring everybody else around them down. Like, fair. And I've worked with people like that, and when they're like that, it affects you. It affects you horribly.
Wow.
You know? So it's like there's no reason for it.
No. I try to stay positive. Mostly.
Yeah, because when you're around like positive people who are striving to be better, like it helps you. Like honestly, you know. There's something someone said to me recently, and it was like pain shared is only half the pain, and then joy shared is double the joy, or something to that effect. Yeah, something along those lines. But at the same time, I was just like, you know, that's true. It's like it's easier to unburden yourself with discussing it with people, you know.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like when you're around someone who is genuinely happy, you know, who is willing to laugh, like genuinely laugh with you.
Yes.
Even if you're in like a horrible place, you can't help but get a little of that.
Yes.
And that little bit helps immensely, you know?
Yes.
So
that's why with like sports teams, all the good teams, they got to have that. They might not be the best player, but they're kind of that positive vibes.
Yeah.
Dude,
you look at the best
up.
teams in the world always have like a core group of guys who are like.
It could be in a soccer sense, it could be the third string goalie or a backup guy, or it could be a starter.
Yeah.
Or like for the Braves, when they won the World Series, they had what the heck's his name with the sword? They had a dude who just swung around a pink sword in the dugout, and that he got him a World Series. He was a pinch runner.
Yeah, hey,
But
it just brings the vibes.
He was the guy who got everyone, him and Jock with his pearls.
Well, like, who is it that just won on the Dodgers, who just won, like, his 4th World Series in a row?
Is it
Will Smith?
No, well, yes, Will Smith. There has been a Will Smith.
Because he was with the Dodgers, then he was with the Rangers, and then...
No, it was 2 different Will Smiths. Because one was a pitcher for the Braves and the Rangers, and then the other is the catcher for the Dodgers.
Either way, whichever guy
because those two went in a matchup against each other in the 2020 playoffs, and Will Smith hit a grand slam against the Braves. Will Smith, and I wanted to die.
But yeah, just whatever, for him to be a part of 4 different teams, 4 different years.
Yes.
And to make it to the World Series. Not
that.
saying that it's just because of him, but like
there's a reason.
He plays a big part in that, and he definitely played a big part in all 4 of those. I remember like distinctly him being,
yes,
an important part of those teams. Yes. So it's like that gives a lot of influence over the team, I mean, it's impactful.
Yes.
Even in like fight gyms, you get 1 or 2, like one gym that's like putting out like multiple champions. Like there's something going on there.
Yes.
The positivity, the success, the
competition.
Yeah, the competition. Like, I mean, the whole iron sharpens iron thing for sure, but it's the pushing each other to be better as well. Yes. The positivity has an impact.
Yeah, there's a lady at the golf course, a Japanese lady, Hitomi, who she
That's a nice name.
Is
Hitomi.
She drives I call it raspberry. It's a Porsche.
Oh, nice.
That's the color. I call it raspberry because it's kind of that purpley.
Oh.
She used to have a yellow one and then got the new one. She also has a red Porsche SUV that's specifically for her dog.
The Cayenne.
Sure. But no, she used to be a member at the same club that like Tiger Woods and a few other pros were members at. Jeez. And so she'd be there training with them, like see them practicing, and so she like got that ethic, and she'll play, and then she'll go and practice for an hour or 2. She'll play, then she'll eat, then she'll go practice for an hour or 2, and then go home to her dog. But like she's just on it, and she has won the club championship for the women every year since I've worked there. So it could be partially because she is the number 1 tryhard.
Yeah, but she's dedicated.
She's dedicated.
And she enjoys it.
And she's really dang good.
Yeah.
And yes, she could probably compete with the. Maybe not, because the men's club champion's pretty dang good too. But she's good. She'd kick my ass. That's for damn sure.
I suck, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll change that.
Not great.
Probably not. I don't know if that's one of your talents.
I mean, my chipping is not terrible. I had some pretty solid chips when we played the other day, and some solid putts. I had some really good putts, long putts.
I can't wait to use that small putter on Thursday.
That's great.
I'm gonna tell you all about it.
That's great.
That's the one thing I gotta be good at. I gotta
golf.
Yes. I already lost out on all the other sports, so might as well take golf, I guess, to be decent.
Fair, I guess. I mean, there's others.
No.
Nah, I mean, you could do like tennis.
I was pretty good at tennis.
I liked tennis.
I still have my pickleball paddles for the 2 months period that I played pickleball.
I forgot you went through like a short pickleball phase.
Well, it's because I was trying to hang out with a girl, and I saw that she didn't want to hang out with me, and so I was like, all right.
Yeah, no more pickleball.
Yeah, I'll play for a little bit, and then I'll give up. That was fun. Good times.
Tennis is difficult.
I was the second best tennis player in the class at Troy.
Yeah, you took it in college.
Yeah.
I should have taken tennis.
Me and Pops on Thursday mornings right after dollar drink night.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Sometimes he'd come straight from the bar.
He's crazy. I played a little tennis in high school, mainly just practicing with a friend But it was fun. I wish I had tried out for the team. I don't remember why I never did. I think that I just missed the tryouts, or maybe I was too lazy to go.
That's unfortunate.
Because he said I was going to make the team, and he was like the number 2 or number 1 player on the team. He was pretty solid.
You were the next. Who's a good American tennis player?
I have no idea.
I can only think
I don't
of-
know of any tennis players.
Because all I'm thinking of is Djokovic, who's definitely not American. He's Serbian. Federer, who's Spanish. No, Federer's not Spanish. What am I talking about? Federer.
Swedish.
No,
I don't know what
he's
he
not
is.
English. He might be English.
He might be English.
There's the other English guy that I thought was American, but I don't know his name. Nadal's the Spanish guy.
Nadal, yeah, Nadal.
Rafael Nadal.
Yeah.
Like Raphael for call.
My father-in-law made an AI reel of him winning the U.S. Open tennis.
Nice.
And it's like him, and he's got his voice, and
Nice.
it looks so real.
That's
Him
excellent.
hugging his coach, him with the trophy,
That is
him
excellent.
like shaking hands, taking the trophy, like
I need to
giving
do-
a speech, like it was so. I was like, this is actually
I'm
terrifying.
gonna do that for me winning the World Series.
You could. I don't remember which.
Figure it out.
I'll have to ask him which AI program he used, but it's like an app that you download on your phone. Like it's that easy. And I was like,
So I've played around with ChatGPT, doing pictures and stuff. Little art.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I've used ChatGPT for work. It's made work much easier.
I did it for math. I had to add a lot of numbers when I was trying to do some research for Turner that I gave up on
Oh my god.
about funding of American cities from the federal government, because that's the fun stuff I do for Turner.
Oh my god.
Because I was trying to prove a point to him that
You should not waste your free time on Turner.
Yeah, well,
that's
that's why I gave up after about a day of doing it. I was like, I spent way too much time on this, and I'm only through California.
That's great.
But
That's absolutely great.
from my little bit of research, I learned that I was correct, and that most of the funding was going to the cities, which were run by the Democrat Party typically.
That makes
Not
sense.
that either party is good, but
Yeah, I mean, they both kind of suck.
It was mostly the Democrat-run cities that were taking most of the funding.
That's fair.
But
I'm going to become a politician and take funding. Everybody else is doing it. Might as well get on the racket, right?
Might as well.
Well, strike while the iron's hot, as they say.
yes,
No, I couldn't do that. It's too much work. Always got to be worried about somebody blackmailing you because you're doing sketchy stuff, you know?
just don't do sketchy stuff.
Yeah, but they all do sketchy stuff.
But you don't have to. Just
I
don't-
mean, yeah.
Just don't do it.
Yeah,
Just like you can just do things.
but
Just don't do things.
But then, like, you never get anything done because you got to play ball with politics.
just
If you don't play ball, then
no, just
you don't accomplish anything.
that's,
It's like those little wins that all the representatives and stuff get, you know.
well, that's why
Those
they all need.
those will come at a pretty big cost.
Well, that's why they all need to just be thrown out. And
We should just start
Pretty
from
done.
scratch.
same system. Just kick everybody out and say,
Yeah.
all right, clean slate.
Hard restart. We need to make a
Not-
few adjustments.
Nobody that has been a politician for the last, well, I guess no one who's been in politics, hold a political position for the ever can hold one. We're all starting new.
Yeah.
So the president has to be just Joe from Walmart.
I'd be okay with Joe from Walmart at this point. We
He's a
have
nice
nothing
guy.
to lose.
The dude from Troy who
Oh
was
my
always so
gosh.
friendly, I'd vote for him for president.
I would vote for him for president.
Such a nice guy.
He was so fantastic. A heart of gold. I forgot about him.
Yes.
That was a forgotten memory unlocked. Jeez.
Yeah, sometimes he'd come talk to me when I really didn't want to talk to him, but that's okay.
He always made my day better.
Yes. He's one of those vibe guys.
I might just go to Troy Walmart and
See if
see
he's still there.
see if he's there and just return a cart to see him. I won't even buy
Just
anything.
grab
at
a
Walmart. I'll
cart,
just grab
wa-
a cart and walk it to him.
Walk around the parking lot until
Yeah,
you see
until
him,
I
and then
find him. Just to get a good, that would be cool.
King Charisma. He's a Walmart guy at in Crestview, I think.
I went to high school with him.
Did he go to high school up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he was famous.
He thinks he's famous.
He had a whole he has a whole Instagram page.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He made a rap.
Yeah.
Made a song. He still goes up. I follow his
He's made
Instagram.
a lot of songs.
He still goes up to Troy for all the events.
Maybe he didn't go to high school with me. Maybe maybe that's a different guy that I went to high school with.
He might have gone. There was one dude
that was like that as well. I think that might be the case.
There was one Instagram guy, YouTube guy that was in my. What class was that? The computer one where we learned about computer programs, whatever the heck it's called.
I know what the class is, but I don't know what it was called.
Cole LeBrant guy. Apparently, he was famous.
Oh yeah. He was super famous. I think their family had a bunch of controversy or something.
Probably. I didn't know who he was, and then I saw him in class. And I was like, this guy looks really familiar.
He was from Vine.
Somewhere.
He was from Vine.
And then I looked up.
I think, and then he got into YouTube, and then they were in like the what's that show where they race? The Great Race.
Oh, The Amazing Race.
Amazing
That's
Race.
A great show.
Yeah, he was on that.
I think we could do that one.
I'm down.
I think we could do it.
I mean, I feel like you got to be semi-famous to get on the show.
No,
I don't know.
Maybe now they might have
don't
changed
know.
the requirements, but they used to not.
We could just start applying for like random shows.
We could.
What do we have to lose at this point?
Sure. I know
we have nothing to lose.
My parents.
Shame? I have no shame left. I'm done.
My parents said they were going to do The Amazing Race, and on their application say they were a divorced couple because.
Oh, that would probably.
Who the heck doesn't want to watch a divorced couple on television? And
watching your parents do The Amazing Race on television, I would 100% want to see that.
I feel like they would actually kick ass.
I feel like they would probably be pretty good.
I think we would beat them.
Oh, I think we would beat them.
But they would also win. We would just win by so much that.
Yeah, I think we could win pretty solidly.
Like
say that we'd probably lose to like the worst in history.
We would be the first eliminated.
That would be fine though.
Because I would misread something. We'd go.
We'd totally be like, "That's not what it said."
Fuck, we were supposed to go to Nigeria. I thought we were going to Niger.
Same difference. They're Africa.
Or the Democratic Republic of the Congo instead of Congo or some bullshit. Stupid stuff.
I feel like we would at least make it the first few episodes.
I whenever I would watch it, I would think of what challenges I would be able to do, and I feel like most ones that I wouldn't be able to do, you would probably be able to do.
What is? Because I never watched The Amazing Race. What is it exactly?
So they start in America, and then
is it always they start in America?
They slightly changed it.
Okay.
So because of COVID, they used to where you start in America, and then somewhere like New York, and then you'd fly to somewhere in like Europe first, and then you'd have to like book your own flight, like go to the airport, book your flight at the airport.
Oh, so you have to do it like at the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sometimes you would do it at like a travel agency or whatever, depending on where you were. Now they changed it, I think, so that they already have the flights booked, and they just the order that you finish the previous leg, because you like fly across, you do a couple challenges that you have to like switch between who does them.
Yeah.
Or you have to I could do like 4 in a row or 2 or 3 in a row, but then you'd have to do the next one because you have to somewhat balance with how many.
That way, it's not one person carrying the team.
Yes, and there's like different types of challenges.
It could be one person carrying the team, and then everybody knows who the slacker is.
Yes, there's like some that like a roadblock, which is like a short little challenge, like carry these 100 bottles up these stairs to this Italian restaurant.
Easy.
And you just do that real quick and go. And there's the detours where you like had to pick between 2 challenges, and sometimes it would just be like the name, and you'd have to like guess which one would be easier to do.
Okay.
And then you go to you finish the leg and then start the next day.
Interesting.
And you just fly around the world. It's pretty fun stuff.
We should apply for it
because
right now.
We would need. Do you know how to drive?
Now.
Do you know how to drive stick shift?
So I know how to drive stick shift. I have not driven stick shift.
I will say there is one fatal flaw with me regarding the show.
What is that?
And that is I cannot ride a bicycle.
Okay, well,
And
that's easy to figure out.
And there are times where
they make them ride bicycles.
There was one.
If we were to get on the show, we'd 100% have to ride bicycles just because they would know that you wouldn't be able to ride one. They'd be like, this will make for great TV.
Facts. There was one episode where they were in Vietnam, maybe, and they had to ride a bike with a bunch of, like, sticks, like 100 sticks just on their back that they use for
just a bundle of sticks
for farming or something. Yeah. I don't know. And they had to ride like a few miles just on the bike. And yeah, one dude slammed into a tree. Good stuff.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, so that would be my flaw.
Interesting.
There's like memory challenges.
So they're like puzzle games basically, and then some physical.
Yes.
Things.
Like one of the roadblocks could be one of you has to bungee jump off this giant dam.
Oh, easy money. Do you have to grab something or just do it?
No,
bungee.
You just they would just tie you up on the bungee.
Done.
And you just do it.
Easy.
So yeah,
totally.
I was
easy.
Like you could do those.
Yeah, I'm down.
A few eating challenges. There's like one like
eating challenges like Fear Factor style eating,
I mean,
like gross stuff, or
I mean gross stuff, but not like that extreme.
I always dreamed of going on Fear Factor as a kid.
Like eat a bunch of roaches or something because it's a delicacy.
It's not. I've eaten bugs before.
In Chile, they eat cockroaches, so you have to eat a fried cockroach, stuff like that.
That was fried, easy.
Or like, they eat bull nuts here. Stuff like that.
That's kind of gross, but I would do it for money. How much money are we talking that we could win?
I think it's $1 million. And plus, if you
so we get like
plus
600,000 after tax.
Well, plus for every leg you win, if you win a leg, you get a prize. So that could be either sometimes it's money, sometimes it's a trip for two to some very
Costa Rica.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah, that kind of. And you get just an all expense trip to these places.
That's cool.
That's pretty much it. I think sometimes they give away, if it's like a sponsored one by a car, where they like give you the car to drive, because sometimes you have to do that. You can win that car.
Get a free car.
It's like, you win a Subaru Outback. Congratulations.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, free vehicle as long as they pay the tax on that, because that would be expensive having to pay tax on that, but that'd be pretty lit.
Yes.
I wouldn't keep a Subaru. Actually, I would keep a Subaru Outback. New daily driver. Good gas mileage.
Better than the Jeep.
Better than the 4Runner.
Yes, and I could continue. I could just make it even more off-roady for my Jeep and not have to worry about it.
Exactly.
Because I'm down to, I think, like in the 14s of gas mileage.
That's
from the
fair.
19 that I got when I first got it.
That's why I'm probably about 13 to 14 miles to the gallon on a good day.
I remember there was one challenge on it. They had to drive across a bridge from, I think, Copenhagen to the mainland part of Denmark.
Uh-huh.
And if they drove and had it, took like less than or more than 20 miles per gallon or something, because it was supposed to be like the eco-friendly car, then they'd get like or if they had worse than that, they'd get like a 30-minute penalty.
Oof.
Or something.
So they was trying to get better gas mileage?
So you were like trying to get the better gas mileage.
Yeah.
And there was one guy that missed it one group that missed it by a little bit, and so they had the 30-minute penalty.
That's kind of crap.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good about, like, I can balance the eco on the 4Runner when I'm driving it. If I'm not, like, rushing to get somewhere, because if I'm in a hurry, then it's going to be...
Yes.
It's not going to be good. I'm going to get, like, 10 miles to the gallon.
Also, the other challenges I would struggle with are the dancing ones. Because those sometimes are things.
I don't necessarily like dancing, but I feel like I can.
But they usually
I can groove.
Those are usually the detours where you get to either choose the artsy one or the physical one.
What is the physical? Would that be considered dancing, or is artsy dancing?
That would be artsy would be dancing. Physical would be like stack. They had one in Brazil where it was like stack a whole bunch of watermelons in a pyramid,
Oh, what? How, stacking watermelons in a pyramid?
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. It's like they just gave you a square that you had to work in, and you just...
Oh, so you had like a form.
Well, you just like it was just on the ground, just a square on the ground, and then a pallet of watermelons or whatever, and then the two of you would just have to try to stack them in a pyramid.
So was
and
this,
if it would fall,
was
then you
this
have to
square
restart.
like, was it like 2x4s or
No,
2x6s?
it was
or
like,
just like a painted square on the ground or
No.
something? Like a lined out square.
It was. I think it was just a lined out square.
Dude, that'd be hard.
It might have had a border.
Because that first level of watermelons, you're going to have to like keep from rolling away.
It took some people forever.
I'd rather dance. I'd rather dance than have to stack all those watermelons.
It's like there's one. It was a dance routine where you had to balance like glass bottles in like Spain or something. Because it's all like cultural stuff.
Right.
So,
taking you around the world and
yes.
exposing the viewers to all the different cultures around the world and everything.
Yes.
That's fair.
It's fun stuff. There was the one season that got canceled because of they were shooting a season when all the COVID stuff started.
Oof.
And so they had to like call everyone back and delay it for 2 years, and then like half the people weren't able. I think they had done 2 or 3 legs, so eliminated 3 teams. And then,
Dang.
And then like I think the team that I thought was gonna win, they were the ones that couldn't come back the second time when they like redid it.
Yeah,
which was very unfortunate.
Because like, how are you gonna expect them to just drop everything in their lives for what, like a year?
No, it's not that long.
To not get paid anything?
Let's think. It's 12 teams. Each leg lasts a day or 2, day and a half.
Oh, okay. So it's not like,
depending on flight times.
Right. So you're maybe gone like a month.
Yeah, a month, maybe 2.
If you're like one of the last teams standing.
Yes. Yeah, a month or 2.
It's not terrible.
In there.
I mean,
it's feasible.
I'll chance it for $1 million.
We got enough PTO.
We split $1 million. That's half, 500,000 apiece. If the show pays for the taxes on it, that way we get the full $1 million. If they do that,
I doubt it.
If they don't,
but
still lots of money.
As long as we win a couple legs too, I'll take a vacation.
Could be completely out of debt.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Completely out of debt. Yeah, because even if we won like a few legs, and then I feel like if we won a few legs, we'd stay in the race.
I mean, that guarantees us to get there.
Yeah, so
I think
the team we get the prizes for the leg, and we're staying in longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well try to win something.
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah, I feel like we could get it. I want the $1 million. We need to apply for this. We gotta apply for this.
I'll do some research.
Why not?
I'll research it tomorrow.
Excellent.
How to get on the Amazing Race.
How do we get on the Amazing Race?
That's probably one of the shows I would most want to do.
I would go on Fear Factor.
I would not.
I would do it. I feel like I could win Fear Factor.
I would not. I'd be out within 2 weeks.
I have nothing to lose.
That's more your speed.
I could eat the gross stuff. I watched it growing up when I was little, so I feel like I'm just numb to what it actually is. And
I'd be on Survivor. I feel like I could do.
I don't really know what Survivor is. It seems like just a drama show.
I've never watched it.
I never have either.
From what my
understanding, look like an actual show of like survival skills. I think
it kind of is,
but I can't tell because they're all dirty.
They do,
but they do like games. And
I think you go. You're on an island. You're supposed to survive, but then there's like the challenges to give you stuff. So like you win a night inside a pre-built cabin or something.
Interesting.
I don't know.
So like the Naked and Afraid show where they like challenge you to just be out there in the woods. I feel like I could win that. I don't think I want to be filmed naked out in the woods for the whole world to see. That's kind of weird.
No, I would instantly make a loincloth or something.
Yeah, I've watched a few of those episodes. And it's weird. The people that go out there are weird.
It's
like
the people you'd expect.
Yeah, and I'm like, this totally makes sense that you would sign up for this. Like, I just, it's weird. I would love to be on like one of Bear Grylls' shows, though. That would be
go exploring. Yeah, survive with Bear Grylls.
Yeah, I feel like he's a cool individual to hang out with.
Yeah, He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he does. He's done so much, and I feel like he'd just be cool to hang out with.
Hayden always wanted to be on The Bachelor, and I always wanted to kill her for that one.
She wanted to be on The Bachelor?
Yes.
Those shows are so gross.
Whores.
Yeah, literally, it's literally so gross.
Now I think she wanted to be on Love is Blind.
All of it's so gross. It's destroyed what relationships are supposed to be and what love is. Like, it's just destroyed the dating community. It's destroyed like the perception of relationships.
You mean you're not supposed to date 12 people at once?
Yeah, like
doing smooch.
It's just crazy.
Yes.
Because it translates to the real world.
Yes.
And people don't even realize it.
Yes.
And it just causes more hurt and pain in the world than anything.
Yes.
And just society has gotten so bad on its morality in regard to romantic relationships, even friendships.
I was gonna say the morality on a lot of things.
Yeah, the morality on a lot of
things.
But like the relationships one is just so nuts right now.
Yes.
I mean, people just like there's no desire for. I mean, there is. That's not even true. I was gonna say there's no desire for people to have like an actual singular relationship with another person and just be with another person.
Yes.
That same person forever. You know, like a traditional styled marriage.
Yes.
But there is that desire. Like there's so many people who have that desire, both men and women. But there is so much brokenness in society already because of that. Because of the falsity of what relationships should and should not be nowadays in society. It's just so hard for people to connect with one another now.
Yes.
Like those ones that do want that and do desire that, it's so hard for them to find that. And they get so discouraged and so beat down about it. Like, I see it everywhere on social media now. Like, there's thousands and thousands of people that are just never... Like, yeah, they're just, like, they're done with relationships because they have this. They're like, this is what it is.
Yes.
You know, there's nothing out there for me now. You know, and it's really sad. It really is. I mean, ultimately, you got to find that fulfillment from God.
Yes.
Period. If you can't understand His love, you can't possibly love another human being in the correct way. Because, yeah, He is love. Like, that's the definition of love right there.
Yes.
You know, and if you can't get that love from the Father, from the Creator, then you really can't truly love another human being in the way that you should, you know.
Yes. Well, in that also, not just God, even though yes, that is true. You also need to be able to love yourself and be like fine with I don't know how to word it, but like
fine being alone.
Yeah, like just content with just the little things. Content with all the little victories that you have, and just be like, yeah, this is all right. It might not be exactly what I'm looking for, but I got enough that obviously you can't be content with everything, and you should never be completely content with everything because you should always look to be better.
Right. You should always be looking to better yourself.
But you really can't do that unless you're already kind of
I mean, you gotta
aware of what's good.
So I the whole self-love movement that has kind of come about in recent years of love yourself. But
it's not in the
the woo-woo new age way.
Not in I love to go party, so I'm gonna go party. That's not the self-love.
Yeah, no, and also just
it's being okay with your.
It's not being selfish. Like the self-love thing is so selfish. Like that whole concept of all of that is so selfish, and it's more or less like you should love yourself because you should take pride in what you've been given.
Yes.
Like what you've been blessed with, quite frankly.
The opportunities.
Yeah, the opportunities you've been given. You have like a literal avatar that you can do pretty much anything you want with. You know? Hey, all of us have problems and issues with our bodies. Nobody, I'm pretty sure there's not a person on this planet that's like, my body's completely perfect. And I'm sure everybody's got something they'd want to change, you know? But at the same time, like, you do have a certain amount of ability to change those things.
Yes.
But also just like, like Paul talks about, like, your body is a temple.
Yes.
You know, treat it like a sacred place.
Yes.
You know, treasure what you have.
It's the only one you got.
Yeah, it's the only one you get, you know, and eventually it's going to kind of be gone. You know, we all die. Our bodies decay. So take pride in your body, take care of it, you know, and that's like physically, mentally, spiritually, sexually, even, you know, take pride in what you've been giving, you know.
Yes.
And that's just goes back to the whole thing with society just doesn't value those things anymore, you know, at least on the forefront. That's what it looks like, but I don't believe that that's what most people really truly desire.
It's what's shown.
Yes, it's what's propagated to all of us, but
which is what it makes you think that it's that way.
Yes, 100%, and it bogs you down to where you just start partaking in all of it. You know, the hookup culture, the fast dating lifestyle that people have, and having multiple partners, open relationships, you know. I mean, all of these things that they're pushing is normal, but it's not normal. No. In all honesty, it's not normal, and it's destructive. It's so destructive.
It helps nobody.
No, I mean, it's hurt people hurting more people in at the end of the day. Like, I mean, nothing's sacred anymore in the romantic relational spaces. And it should be. But at the same time, like, that kind of comes down to individuals making the difference, you know, making the choice to be different.
Yes.
Like, if it doesn't start with you, you know, with me,
yes,
who does it start with? You know, you can't just expect everybody else needs to up their standards,
but I'm
good. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep, you know, it takes one person to make the difference.
Yes.
You know, one person like, no, I'm not going to go home with you tonight.
Yes.
I'm not going to go sleep with you, you know. I have too much respect for myself and for you. I'm good. You know, I mean, have we grown so lax in discipline as a society? Yes, we have. Yes. We 100% have.
Yes.
And it's like
at all ages.
At all ages.
There's a lot of those creepy old men at work. Some of the 100%. One of the girls I guess it was today, told me about something that one of the members, for some reason, she went out to dinner with this guy who's like in his 70s because she wanted to talk to his 20-year-old girl that, I don't know, and he said some crazy things, and I was like, hold on now.
And that's the thing, it's not even like the stuff is just so, the depravity is so prevalent now, and it's sad. It's so sad. Honestly,
I know this. Like, I don't want to victim blame. But this girl.
Yeah, no, like, what are you doing?
She should have known. This is clearly what this dude.
Yeah.
Was wanting. What do you? Thankfully, she was able to not make a very bad decision.
But you know, at the same time, there's plenty of them that will go down that road as soon as they're propagated it and made that offer. You know, right. Because what are they shown? That's the way to success nowadays. Yes. That's the way I get quick money. I can get promoted quickly. I can get a lot of money.
She can go be the realtor in Miami, and she can pay for the concert tickets that she was wanting to.
Right, to like there's, it's an easy way to the top, you know, or that's what they're kind of shown, and it's
not right.
It's not worth it. Is it really worth it to sell your soul and your being to do that stuff, you know, yes. to gain a little bit of, I mean, I'd equate it to like a dopamine hit, you know. Yes. It's a quick hit of dopamine, you get that good feeling, and then then that's it.
Yes.
You got to keep doing it.
Yes.
And you keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And I mean, I was there at one point. I was doing that constantly. Just,
as I said, from the
everything.
The time I was dumb and I did that for once.
Yeah.
It was not worth it. It was like,
Yeah, it's kind of depressing.
I was like, this. I was kind of done with it after a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
What am I doing? Why did I do this?
Yeah, it's just
It's not worth it.
It's not. I mean, and it it's just like anything
Just makes you feel bad.
that. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's not worth it.
No.
I mean, speaking from experience and what comes at the end of it all, it just opens up so much more for the misery that it's going to pile up.
Yes.
In all honesty, and it's just sad that this is what society as a whole believes, that this is what we have to deal with.
It's far from the most important thing in a relationship.
100%. 100%. It's not the most important thing in a relationship.
It's important in that it's the way to have a child. So it's the end goal, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's definitely
but besides
important
that,
in a relationship, a married relationship. Quite frankly, it's definitely important to be intimate with your partner and everything, and that should be done like on a regular basis. There should be that intimacy and that time together. The Bible even talks about that, for crying out loud.
Yes.
If the Bible's telling you to have sex with your spouse,
yes.
maybe you should do it, you know?
Yes, that's true.
But at the same time, it's like having time not doing that.
Intimacy doesn't have to be sexual.
That's a very good point. Intimacy doesn't have to be sexual. That can be just time talking even.
Yes.
Or doing stuff together, you know?
Yes.
It's not just about sex. You know, and I mean, it's everywhere. It's in TV shows, in movies. Everything now has nudity. Everything has extreme gore. Everything's got to have like the shock factor.
Yes.
To get people's blood pumping, to make it good. You know.
Yes.
Like, we as a society have become so addicted for violence and sex that it is, and
not good.
It's not good.
Not a good combo.
It's not a good combo at all, because it's violent. It's all violent sex.
But it's also because the violence that is shown isn't real violence. It's fake Hollywood violence.
Yeah.
So you're just like, this is it's John Wick stuff. You're not actually, there's not blood all over the place. You don't see the actual reality of it. And then someone does something and they were like, oh, I'm gonna shoot these guns, and they shoot somebody, and they're like, oh shit, this is real.
Yeah, that's a huge thing with kids, right? Because they see stuff. Oh, superhero gets shot. So there's a story that I remember when I was a kid, because Christian Bale's Batman in The Dark Knight, Joker shoots him right when he's in the corner of the apartment.
Yes.
And he's got like the tin or the steel tray under his shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he survives, it catches the bullet or whatever. Young kid shot his best friend with his dad's gun or something. Because he thought
this cooking tray will stop a bullet.
Well, no, he didn't even use the cooking tray. He just knew that Batman could get shot and was fine.
Oh.
So that's what he did, thinking that his friend was going to be fine. And kid died.
That's not funny.
But the kid died. And it's like, first of all, you kind of gotta, you can't necessarily blame the parents, in that situation.
No.
Like, how do you predict that a kid's going to do that? You can't.
That's crazy.
But also, you got to be super mindful of first of all, you have a firearm in the house, and you have children in the house.
Yes. It's okay for
that
someone...
should be locked up away from the child where they do not have access to it. In that same regard, that kid should be taught firearm safety from the moment they're able to walk around and grab things.
And if you're going to have them around them, yes. For someone who is just one person, you still should have your guns locked up. But if you don't, it's less of a big deal. If you have a child anywhere near it, you definitely need to have it very secure.
Yeah, like there's so many options that...
Because they don't know.
Even back then, there were so many options you could go along with. Don't give access to the... how did the kid even know where the gun was? You know what I mean? Like, there's a problem right then and there. So the kid knows where the gun is,
Yes, that's not good.
But also just teach them what what it is. Teach them what a firearm is. It's just like a knife. Do you not tell a kid when you give them a knife to like cut a steak, hey, be careful, you can cut yourself with
scissors?
This. Yeah, or scissors. You can cut yourself with this. This can be dangerous.
Hey kid, this is the very
hey kid, you'll shoot your eye out with that thing.
You'll literally die and no longer exist. You won't know. You'll never see anything again.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't play.
Yeah. It just, you gotta. What you would think should be common sense is not common sense, which is sad because it costs people their lives.
I say my cousin, she's got 2 twins that just turned 1, and they were at Thanksgiving. They got a little switchboard thing that honestly looks like a bomb that you're using because it's just a bunch of like knobs and keys and switches and stuff. And the little boy, he kept chewing on the metal key, and it's like, no, stop it.
That's funny.
But yeah, kids, they don't know what they're doing. But they also don't. If they do have guns in the house because her dad, my uncle, is a retired police officer.
Nice.
But they're all clearly locked up.
Yeah.
And well away.
And so you can have firearms around kids. I know plenty of people who do. I've known plenty of people who let their small children shoot firearms, and it's done safely and in a good, safe environment. It's it's all about what you're teaching. What are your, how you're bringing them up with it, and explaining it.
Also, just don't be dumb.
Yeah, just don't.
It's
be
very
dumb.
simple.
Quit being stupid. It's not hard.
Guys.
It actually is hard for a lot of people.
No, guys, just be smart. Just think.
Big brain.
Use your brain that you were given.
Yeah, use your brain.
No matter how big or small it is, it does work.
Or how well it doesn't work.
Yeah, it should work.
Try to make it work. Read a book.
Yes.
Read a lot of books.
You don't have to read a book. Just read something. Read the back of this Monopoly board.
Yeah.
As I did. Want me to read that again?
Read the back of a cereal box.
That'll give you some good vocabulary words of whatever the vitamins
talking
and stuff,
about gluten and
the ingredients,
carbohydrates,
hydrochloroaxpianism.
That's definitely something.
No, definitely is.
It's definitely in like Oreos or something.
We can go check.
We could.
That's too far away. It's not within hand reach.
It's not.
Therefore,
it will not be grabbed.
No, I'll grab the sweet potato instead.